Oh man. All right. What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing today? You already know what time it is. So, it's Tuesday night. Teams on the bye week. Should be a fun week of football ahead. But these are my week 9 picks for the Stephen Rose / Steel Maiden tournaments. Trade deadline's over. There wasn't really much action, just like last year. Although the Dolphins once again made a couple trades. They traded Isaiah Ford to the Patriots, and then they traded for a running back. I think was it DeAndre Washington from Kansas City because was it Myles Gaskin or whatever has an injury. So you know what we're all doing. I'm watching the election. You probably see me tweeting about it on Twitter and stuff. It's whatever. It's pretty entertaining stuff. But anyways, let's take a look at these picks for week 9 of the NFL season. We're already pretty much past halfway. Yep. Halfway point is pretty much here. Or depending on, I guess, what team. Yeah, we're past halfway. It's crazy, isn't it? Week 9 already. God, it's already week 9. Feels like it should just be like week 2. It feels like, it should be the draft. We're starting to see these division races starting to really shape up, too. I'll go through those real quick at the end. But anyways, we got ourselves some pretty decent games this week. As starting us off on Thursday Night Football, we got the 5-2 Packers heading out west to face the Niners. Now, usually, you right off the bat, you see these two teams, and you're probably thinking, damn, this should be one hell of a game. But then you look deeper, especially at San Francisco, and you realize half their team is pretty much in the infirmary. Half their team is on the injured list, on injured reserve. They just lost Jimmy Garoppolo for a while. They could have easily lost George Kittle for the year. No, Joey Bosa. Nick Bosa, his brother. Joey plays for the other team in California, the Chargers. That's right. I don't know why I said Joey. It's weird. I guess I was trying to say something else. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, Nick Bosa's out for the year. Sherman, I don't know when he'll be back, if he even comes back. Like, Deebo Samuel's probably not playing. Tevin Coleman not playing. You look at their laundry list. Oh my God. Damn. Boy. You look at their injury list, you'd be better off just saying who's not playing rather than who's playing. Half their freaking starting team from week 1 is injured. Like, bro, they should put an ambulance emoji next to their name because they're hurt. I mean, I guess this is what the football gods rewarded them with. Although you look back at it, they've had injury issues the past couple of years. Remember, they first traded for Jimmy G and he got hurt. He won them 5 straight games. They looked good. Their fans got excited. They gave him, a large contract. And then he got hurt. A couple games into the next season, missed the whole rest of the year, came back last year, took them to the Super Bowl, and now look. They've been dealing with injuries a lot, the past couple of years. Something's going on over there. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the training staff, or maybe it's just a horrible luck with the gods. I don't know. But God, man, that sucks. Damn. And in that division too, they have a shot at it. But damn, bro, not a great year to be doing this. But yeah, they're facing the Packers. Packers, I heard, were actually interested in Will Fuller, but of course, the higher ups, they kind of couldn't decide if they really wanted to throw the draft capital at the Texans to acquire Fuller. They were like thinking, hey, do we need Fuller? I mean, we got Devontae Adams, Fuller would help us out. They're like bickering back and forth in their freaking offices, talking about if they should acquire Fuller. And then by the time they probably came up with your decision, time ran out. So they didn't get Will Fuller. They probably could have used him. And of course, they're down to like one or two running backs. They don't know if Aaron Jones is going to play. I think he will. I don't know. But Tyler Ervin, I think, is one of their only running backs that they have. Because the other two, Jamal Williams and AJ Dillon I think he got the virus or something. He tested positive, so he's on the COVID list. But yeah, they had like a couple guys, I guess, get pegged for close proximity. So they're on their COVID list, I believe, as well. That's tough. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers and company, I got them going into San Fran and getting the win here. Give me the Packers to win on the road on Thursday Night Football. Moving on to Sunday games, and we're going to start off with a game that this one is not going to be fun to watch. I don't think this game's going to be on in my area. But Giants and football team, the Giants have seemingly had the football team's number as of late. I mean, that's where their only win came from this year against the football team, although they barely beat them. But yeah, watching Daniel Jones last night, dude, he had, Deion Lewis wide open for a walk-in touchdown with a 2-point conversion. Threw the ball late. His timing was off. It's like his mental clock was going slow. I don't know. But in this one, I don't know who's going to win. I don't really care. I could see them tying, to be honest with you. But I think for the purpose of the tournaments and stuff, I think I'm going to go with the Giants because they've seemingly had the football team's number. And believe it or not, they've actually been in the majority of their games. Like, I'm going to take a quick peek at their schedule right now. And let's take a look and see how they've lost a lot of these games. Because I swear they've been in the majority of them. If they had like a better quarterback, if they had Barkley in them, they probably win the majority of them. I mean, look what happened a couple weeks ago, Like, dude, they have a better quarterback, they probably win a lot of these games. Like, I mean, they lose by 10 to the Steelers. They were actually hanging tough there. They could have won. Daniel Jones threw a couple picks or something, turnovers. Blah. They should have beat the Bears. I think turnovers killed them there too. They lost that one. They get scrubbed by the freaking 49ers backups, the backup to the backups. Like, bro, imagine being so bad, you get trounced by the backups to the backups for the Niners. It wasn't even like their main squad. I think that was when after they had all those injuries and stuff. That's when the injuries were starting to hit. And they still got trounced. Huh. Then you lose to the Rams, of course. I'm guessing Danny Turnovers. I'm going to start calling him that. Danny Turnovers. God. He has what? How many turnovers, picks or whatever? 30-some in like 20 games or whatever it is? Like 35 and 20-some games? Baker never do that. Baker slander, but people slander Baker, but Baker never do that. Crazy dog. He threw how many picks last year? But dude, I don't think he did that. His first 20-some starts? Yeah, Baker I don't think was that bad. I'm glad we got Baker. It also helps that we actually got some very good guys in the supporting cast. The Giants are probably going to fire Gettleman. It'll be interesting to see what they do with Judge and Daniel Jones. The way I see it, if they get a top 3 pick, Daniel Jones is going bye-bye. Daniel Jones go bye-bye. Joe Judge, I think they keep him around. But man, if they don't watch it, if they're not careful, they're going to turn into the Browns. They're going to turn into the old Browns. That's like they're going to. When I say that, like they're going to go start going through like a carousel, churning GMs and coaches every couple years. Something's got to be done with that, man. Something's got to be done with that. And of course, coaches, GM carousel, and God forbid a quarterback carousel. Oh, damn. But, you know, as we've seen, teams do go through little spells of where they're trash. And I think the Giants are starting to enter that. Well, they've been in that little spell for a while. I don't know when they're going to emerge from it. We were in that little funk thing for 20 freaking years until this year, essentially. Although we showed promise the past couple of years, we just couldn't finish the job. This year, we're actually looking good. Hopefully, we can get our guys back healthy and we can get back to doing what we were doing before when we won 4 straight. But yeah, I mean, you look at the Cowboys game, they should have won that game. They barely beat the football team. They should have beat the Eagles. And then they should have at least tied the Bucs. If they do things better, maybe if they had like a better quarterback or whatever, if they had Barkley, my eyes, they beat, I think they had him in a couple of these games. But yeah, they should have beaten the Cowboys. They would have probably beaten the football team much more comfortably. They would have beaten the Eagles, and they probably would have beaten the Bucs. Maybe. So they could have had at least 3 or 4 wins. Maybe. But here they are. Now looking at their schedule, like I said, football team this week, Eagles after, of course. But then you get the Bungles. And let me tell you one thing, Giants fans. Take it from me. I've seen these guys twice a year. We already played them. If you're not careful, Joe Burrow is going to slaughter your defense. Your defense held up nice last night against Tom Brady. Burrow, he's a gunslinger. Joe Mixon will probably be back. My guess is, I mean, it's 2 weeks away, so my guess is it will be. But you guys better win these next 3 games. Because after that, you got Seahawks, Cardinals, us, Ravens, Cowboys. I don't see many more wins coming out of this final stretch for you guys. So you better win this week, next week. Now, let's move on to the Bears and the Titans. The Titans have struggled mightily the past 2 weeks. They got beat up pretty bad against the Steelers. They came back but lost because their kicker, of course, missed the game-winning field goal, of course. And then, of course, if you thought things couldn't get bad enough, Joe Burrow slaughters your defense. And in fact, today they released Vic Beasley, or they waived Vic Beasley and Jonathan Joseph. Now, Browns fans on Twitter have, of course, been, I guess they think that we might have interest in Vic Beasley, but I don't know, man. Vic Beasley hasn't really shown me much. He seems like a bum to me. Jonathan Joseph wouldn't be horrible considering our secondary sucks. But I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, Barry didn't make any moves. I didn't hear any rumors. But I don't feel too bad about it because we got guys coming back off of injury. That's good. And there wasn't really any trades today. There was barely any trades last week. I think in total there was, within the last couple of weeks, 3 trades, 4 trades. Doesn't make me feel too bad. Not to mention, some of those guys that we wanted were rentals. Why trade capital for them when if they don't resign with their current team, you could just go out, throw a couple bands at them, couple, racks, maybe, 1-year deal, get them over here. Desmond King next year, I think Kevin Johnson's on a 1-year deal. If he ain't showing it, bring in Desmond King next year in free agency. Boom, there you go. Could have traded you for your last. We could have traded for you last year. Didn't want to give up the capital. Boom, bring you in. You're in free agency. Oh look, we still have our draft capital. The best part is with the draft capital, we could always trade up to get somebody, or we could always use that draft capital later. Yeah, not to mention the whole cap situation because of the virus. Yeah, you don't want to sacrifice that. Save it for the big Titans. Lost 2 straight. Bears, yeah, they haven't looked so good either. I remember when they were undefeated. Now they're 5-3. I think it's going to be very tough for the Bears to win this game, but I'm going to go with the Titans. They're going to bounce back and they're going to go to 6-2. Give me the Titans to win this. Titans over the Bears. The Bears. So moving on, we got the Lions and the Vikings. Vikings actually beat the Packers. Imagine that. Lions, well, yeah. I mean, how did the Lions even do anyway? Oh, yeah, they got beat up by the Colts. That's right. Duh. Yeah. I'm going to actually say the Lions win this game. Vikings don't really – I mean, yeah, Dalvin Cook pretty much carried the Vikings. I'm going to go Lions to win this game. And a shocker. Give me the Lions to get the 500, and they beat the Vikings. Yeah, give me the Lions on the road. Next, we got the 3-5 Panthers and the 7-1 Chiefs. This is easy. Give me the Chiefs. Maybe McCaffrey's back, but it won't matter. I don't think they're going to be able to stop the Chiefs. Give me Kansas City. Oh, boy, this next matchup. Oh, dear. Yeah. 1-6 Texans, 1-6 Jaguars. It's so crazy because the AFC South is completely just messed up right now. 5-2 Titans. Colts are looking good. And then you got the 2 bottom dwellers, Texans and Jags. The battle for the basement. Wow. So, yeah, give me the Texans on the road. No Gardner Minshew. I think it'll be Luton or whatever the heck his name is for the Jags taking snaps this week. We'll see who actually starts for him. But, yeah, give me the Texans on the road. They're going to win convincingly because Deshaun Watson, and they've looked impressed. They've actually looked all right. They just haven't been able to win games. So, yeah, give me the Texans to win this one. All right. Texans over the Jags on the road. Pretty easy there. Jags suck. Next, oh boy, here we go. We got arguably the game, or one of the games of the week. 5-2 Ravens, 5-2 Colts. This should be a dandy. It's in Indianapolis. And I'm going to actually say the Colts upset the Ravens. Ravens got beat by the Steelers, and I think the Colts defense will once again get to Lamar Jackson, and I think they could take it here. Give me Indianapolis. And a very, very close game. Yeah, give me Indy at home. When in doubt, pick the home team. Now we got another fantastic game coming up as the Seahawks and the Bills face off in Buffalo. 6-1 Seattle, 6-2 Buffalo. This should be a fun one to watch as well. I'm going to go with the Seahawks on the road, though. Sorry, Bills fans. I'm going Seahawks. You can't stop Russ. And DK was going off last week. I think he can do it again. It's going to be tough against Trey White, though. But, yeah, give me the Seahawks on the road. Next, we got the Broncos, who legit escaped against the Chargers, like, by that much because the Chargers choked. No surprise. Scheduled tweet, you know. They always be choking. The super chokers. They're like us. They find new ways to lose. They literally lost a game in the final second. Literally the final second. Like, bro, you got freaking Drew Lock over here dancing and whatnot on the sidelines. This dude, bro. It's so funny. But yeah, they're going to face. Oh, wow. We got, Broncos and Falcons, another choking team right there. Falcons, you know, they're not very good. They did win, though, last week, which was very impressive on the road. They barely won. They actually had to pick off Bridgewater to do it. But I'm going to go with the Broncos to win this game, and they're going to get the 500. All right. Next we got my dude, Crazy Mofo's Raiders. The Raiders. How does Chris Berman say it? The Raiders. Going up against the Chargers. Yeah, we saw what the Raiders did to us last week. They ran all over us. It's almost like they drove into our stadium on a steamroller and they just literally rolled over us. We could not stop their run game. I saw a tweet. Get this. We had 6 drives the entire game. 6. Essentially, the Raiders did to us what we try to do to other teams. They just gave us a blueprint to our they're like, we're going to hit you with your own offense. It'd be like they taking our gun and they're shooting us in the face with our own gun. It's like somebody walked, snuck into our freaking facility, stole our game plan. They see that we like to run the ball a crazy amount of times. So like, hey, let's Gruden be like, you know what, man? We're going to do to them what they do to everybody. We're going to hit them with their own system. They ran the ball all over us like we like to do to other teams. Oh, no, you know what Gruden probably did? He watched the game film, probably of, what game was it? Was it the Cowboy game? He watched like game film, he's like, you know what, man? I like what they do. They be running that ball all over everybody. Let's do it to them. See how they like it. They literally the Gruden grinders literally grinded us into dust. And we couldn't do anything about it. We couldn't do anything about it. Like, bro. Now, of course, the drops didn't help much. We had a touchdown reversed because I guess the ball just beep out of Jarvis's hands magically. I don't know. Dude needs to hold on to the ball tighter because I remember Chris Olave had a catch literally just like that he made. Like, bro, what are you doing? Renfro barely held on to his ball, I guess. That was debatable. Could have went both sides. It's like, of course they get it. Their guy was able to catch it. Ours isn't. Okay. Wow. I don't know. We couldn't do anything other than that. Drop coup didn't help his trade value either because he dropped a big gain for us. that was just, oh, God. And it was right before the bye week, too. Of course. I would have loved to go into the bye week at 6-2, but we're 5-3. Browns didn't do anything at the deadline. I was kind of, I didn't know if we were actually going to do anything at the deadline. I said we were probably going to, but in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I don't know. Barry probably looks at the situation that the NFL is in. He realizes the cap's going to go down, and he probably doesn't want to sacrifice picks for rentals and stuff. So overall, I'm not too mad at what he didn't do. Just get these guys healthy, get back on the freaking field, and go kick the freaking Texans' faces in next week. All right. But anyways, let's get back to this game against the Chargers. If the Raiders do to the Chargers what they did to us, they're going to win this game comfortably. They're not playing in the elements. They're playing in a covered stadium. So I expect Henry Ruggs to be unleashed in this one, and Darren Waller probably going to go crazy. I was actually expecting him to go crazy against us, but Mother Nature kind of put one arm behind the Raiders' back with the wins and stuff, and they still beat the crap out of us. Mother Nature hampered the Raiders' playmaking abilities with the wins and stuff, and they still beat the crap out of us. Mother Nature tied up one hand behind the Raiders' backs. And they'd be like, oh, we still got one hand. We couldn't stop them. And I don't know if the Chargers are going to stop them. The thing is, what the Chargers have shown me so far this year, they get a lead. They get a lead. They can't keep it. Look at the leads they've blown this year. Bro, they need to talk about the Falcons choking. Oh my God. They need to put a choking hazard label on the freaking Chargers, like stadium, logo, everything. They're starting to out-choke the Falcons. My God. And the thing is, I think they play each other soon. We're going to have a freaking choke bowl. Who's going to choke the hardest? No lead is going to be safe in that game. I can guarantee you there's going to be at least 2 or 3 leads choked in that game. 17-point lead, gone. Freaking some team's going to get like a 20-point lead, gone. It's like they're not going to want to win. I wouldn't be surprised if that game ended in a tie. I mean, come on, bro. God, you're addicted to choking. You're like one of those people that likes to get choked. When you be having fun time in bed with a woman, you're like, I like to get choked. You're like, huh? Okay, yeah, that's not what I wanted to hear, but okay. You do you, I guess. But in this game, I think they're going to get steamrolled by the Raiders. I mean, they're playing in a covered environment, in a I guess, controlled environment, no elements to think of in California. So Derek Carr doesn't have to worry about, the winds and the rain and the freaking hail, whatever, sleet. He's got perfect conditions. I think they're going to unleash that offense on the Chargers. They got the Raiders by at least 2 or 3 touchdowns. The Raiders. This is a 4:00 game, by the way. So, yeah, have fun. The Raiders. But, yeah, next we got, oh, my God. You look at this game coming up right here, Steelers, Cowboys at 425. At first you're thinking, oh, sick. We get Big Ben versus Dak. But then it's like, oh, yeah, Dak got hurt. Oh, sick. We got Big Ben versus Dalton. Oh, wait. Dalton's in concussion protocol. Oh, he's coming back? Ah, sick. Wait, what do you mean he's in COVID? Oh, my God. Oh, okay. Well, Ben DiNucci, step on the – wait. No Ben DiNucci? Garrett Gilbert or Cooper? You mean to tell me the Cowboys are going to trot out either Garrett Gilbert, who was on our practice squad a couple weeks ago, but the Cowboys were savage. They went out on Monday when every player on practice squads are, I guess, vulnerable. They sniped him from our practice squad, knowing damn well we were going to protect him. They took him over there. Who I call the AAF GOAT, of course. Or Cooper Rush. Oh, boy. Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah, give me the Steelers by a billion. Like, that front. And the thing is, the Cowboys don't have an offensive line. And they're going up against T.J. Watt and Bud Dupree. Oh, my God. Pray for whoever's the quarterback. Ooh-wee. Oh, man. Not a fun day to be a Cowboys fan. Duke Bothers, Simus. You're going to be in for a long one, my guys. Not even lying for it. Not even lying to you. Yeah. Have fun. And then on top of that, your defense sucks, and you're going against Big Ben. Oh, God. Big Ben going to have a career day. I can just see it now. Now, I mean, you guys beat Carson Wentz. No, I'm sorry. You lost to Carson Wentz, but your defense looked good. Forced a couple turnovers. Yeah. You were beating Carson Wentz for a little bit there with Ben DiNucci. Oh, dear. Steelers by like 5 or 6 touchdowns. Your defense couldn't stop a nosebleed. Now you're facing a pretty good offense in Pittsburgh. Yeah, okay. I watched the Cowboys win, which I would love that. But yeah, Steelers by 1 billion. Give me the Pittsburgh. Yeah, it's gonna be probably a massacre. I could just see that freaking front from the Steelers having like 4 or 5, maybe 6 sacks in this game alone. Wouldn't be surprised if TJ Watt or Dupree have a performance that like Adrian Claiborne put up against the Cowboys a couple of years ago where he alone had 6 sacks. Yeah. Remember that game, Cowboys fans? Adrian Claiborne absolutely sunned, I guess, 2 left tackles because your starter, was it Tyron Smith or whatever, was out. I don't know who the left tackle was, but he was out for that game or whatever. You had your starter, your new starter, your backup starter, whatever. He got sunned, and then they brought in a backup for him. He got sunned too. Now you're facing T.J. Watt and Bud Dupree. Oh, fantastic. And your offensive line sucks now because everyone's hurt. Man, I would hate to be Garrett Gilbert, bro. I would hate to be Cooper Rush or any of those guys. You have a good receiving core, though. So I guess, they have that. And Zeke is a beast. But I don't know if you're going to even have any holes for him. Not to mention the Steelers just added Avery Williamson. I don't think he'll be playing in this game, but still. Yeah, give me the Steelers by a couple touchdowns. That's it. Steelers win. Yep. Moving on. 4-3 Dolphins and 5-2 Cardinals. Wow, who would have thought? Wow. 425 Cards and Dolphins in Arizona. Okay. Tua facing off against Kyler Murray. Ooh, Tua and Kyler Murray. Oh, boy. Didn't these two face – no, did they? I think they did. Yeah. Right? Did they face off in the college football playoff, or am I tripping? I know they didn't, because I think there was one year it was Jalen Hurts against Tua. Right? I'm trying to remember. I think it was the year before. I think it was the year before, because that's when they got stomped. They got stomped both years. It didn't really matter. No, last year they faced LSU. That's right. They faced LSU last year because Bama didn't make it. I think the year before it was Jalen Hurts, right? Or was it Kyler? I don't know. But damn, we get Kyler Murray against Tua. Dope. Regardless. Should be a fun matchup. Brian Flores against Cliff. 2 up-and-coming coaches. Nice. I think this game could go either way. Dolphins defense looks good. Xavier Howard and company, they were making a mockery of the Lambs last week. They were bullying them all over the place. A couple turnovers forced, even had a scoop and score. How about that? I think the Dolphins could easily get the win here. In fact, I think the Dolphins will get the win. And I think they're going to narrowly edge it out. But, yeah, give me Miami to get the win. Miami, get the win. Yep, give me the Dolphins to get the win against the Cards. On the road, too. It's pretty impressive. So now we got Sunday Night Football. We got ourselves a dandy of a matchup. We got the Saints facing the Bucs. And, by the way, the Bucs are going to have Antonio Brown for this game. Just their weapon that the Saints have to try to guard against. And we get to see Brady and AB connect once again, and that's going to be fun. The Buccaneers escaped against the Giants. People are going to, hold that over their heads for a while. But I think when it comes down to it, I think the Bucs are going to take it at home by a very, 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 very slim margin, and they're going to improve to 7-2. Give me the Bucs at home. And, oh, my God, they really have this game on Monday Night Football, bro. The Jets versus the Patriots. Patriots are 2-5. Who would have thought? Wow. Jets are 0-8. These two teams are the worst teams in the East. Who would have thought? Last year? Oh, man, dude. I mean, the Patriots were pretty damn good, of course, and the Jets still sucked. But dang, bro, 2-5 versus 0-8. Cam Newton, Bill Belichick. Wow. I'm going to say the Patriots rebound, and they should have beat the Bills, but they fumbled. I think they beat the Jets, and the Jets are going to go to 0-9. And hey, Jet Central or Green David or any Jets fans that are watching, when are you guys going to fire Adam Gase? Because, I mean, yeah, it'd be pretty, good to fire him at some point. You can't wait too long because the other teams that fired their coaches already, they're already kind of doing their like underground searches for the new head coach. They're already doing like probably background research and everything on their possible candidates. They're going to have a head start on you. Texans and Falcons, they're going to have a supreme head start on you. I thought Gase would have been the first one to get canned, but no. I mean, sheesh. Imagine if the Jets completely fumble this. Fumble. Imagine they butt fumble this and they don't fire Gase. What do you do if you're Trevor Lawrence in that case? In my opinion, if they don't fire Gase, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to go there. And then you look at the Giants, I'm like, the Giants look good though, but they're probably not going to have a GM. Very uncertain over there. And then there's Jacksonville. And you're like, ooh, Jacksonville. Depending on who they bring in as coach and GM, they might have a little something over there. Interesting. Who would have thought Jacksonville would look like a pretty damn good option? And it would. Beautiful. I mean, it's in Florida. Semi-good weather. It does probably rain a lot there, but that's Florida. I'd rather have it be rainy and, kind of like that than, that annoying dry heat. But yeah, Florida's Florida. It's pretty cool, I mean, I'd rather go to freaking Jacksonville than the Jets. Oh, for real. I mean, God, imagine being being a player for the Jaguars, they don't have to worry about the two-tone helmets no more. They ditched those. But yeah, warming up and you hear everyone say Duval. You're like, so that's where I play. Duval. I always wondered why Jaguars fans say Duval. It's like, is that some sort of term? But no, it's the county. Oh, we all learn something new every day. I did not know that was the county's name. Duval. Cool. Nice. I guess that'd be just like us, Cuyahoga, because that's the county that they play in. I'm joking, but yeah, you get the idea. Pretty cool though, just shouting out your county's name, letting them know where you're from. That's dope. But enough talking about the Jaguars, right? Enough talking about that crap. Jets, Patriots, Monday Night Football. I think you guys know who I'm going with, and I'm not going with the Jets. I don't know when the Jets are going to win a game, if they even win a game. They might go 0-16. They're halfway there. Yeah, they're halfway there, Just another half of the season to go, Jets fans. And, 0-16. You guys will be joining us and the Lions as the only teams to go 0-16. Yeah. You guys might join us to – I don't know if the Lions fired their coach after that or what, but – if you guys aren't careful, you're going to be joining us as the teams to go 0-16 and not fire their coach. I don't know why we kept Hugh Jackson around in 2016 after that year, after 2017, but we did. I would have fired him after 2016, but we didn't. Oh, well. But yeah, I'm going Patriots to win. They're going to go to 3-5. Jets are going to 0-9. And that dude Owen just ain't leaving their house, bro. He ain't leaving. Get it, Owen? 0-9. Owen. It's so funny. I got jokes. All right, let's read the chat real quick, and then I'm going to head on out of here. So, Trump 2020. I'm not going to talk politics, all right? Giving up for Carolina. We're ready. Chiefs. Okay, better pick the Raiders. I did too. Yo. Looks really close. Biden blowing out. Okay, now, yeah, they're just talking freaking politics. I'm just here to make sure you pick our game right. Oh, you guys are facing the Steelers. I feel so bad for you, Duke. I don't know. Like, I mean, you guys might beat them if they come out playing like trash, but that defense, though. Chargers have a lot of talent. They should be undefeated. They should, but they aren't. Huge win. Okay, don't care. He didn't even win it yet. Right now he is. Okay, yeah, they're talking politics. I'm not even going to address that. Chargers have had 17 plus leads in nearly every game. They didn't choke as much. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up here, guys. Shout out to everybody. I'm going to get back to watching this election and just laughing at everyone on Twitter trying to make bangers off of this, tweets and stuff. But I'll see you guys. I might stream a game, but then again, I'm probably not. I might just take a break and relax, watch football, because I need to take a break from streaming. It's gonna feel nice to just not have a stressful Sunday for once. I can just chill. But Go Hollywood account. I have a couple bangers that I've posted, but I'm not gonna make a banger off the election. No. I might, depending on who wins. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up. I'm Crazy Dog 99. Shout out to everybody. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Stay safe, of course, and no fighting. But yeah, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Browns. And I'm out.